Okay, so this was our 7th recession in 3rd quarter, and we are doing it over chapter 26.
And it's titled The Great West and the Agricultural Revolution, and it talks about how the Plains Indians, how they basically hunted for buffalo and lived in their lodgings and lived off nature basically. And then the Americans, all of a sudden, they come and they want all the Indian lands and stuff, so the Indians are basically played off their lands, saying that they're gonna get all these rations and all these good benefits and stuff, when actually there's limited things that are provided for them, and they lose their culture and heritage basically.
And then there was a thing on Makers of America, which talked about the Indian Plains, and talked about the way they lived and the land and stuff they lived on. So it shows a picture of a village over here and how they lived in little huts, and the stuff they use for hunting and the clothes they wear. So that was kind of interesting because we got to know a little bit more about the Indian life.
And we kind of connected it to the movie, which we watched. And a lot of the movie it basically got into the emotional aspect, and this kind of tells us more detail on how the Indians were forced to leave and what kind of what kind of rations and the wars that happened.
Yeah, and then there's a picture over here of the U.S. and it shows the Indian lands in 1790, and there was almost all of America was Indian land, and there was Indian based, and then near the 2000s they're not even 2% of Indian lands. So that was kind of cool.
And then the Homestead Act, it gave 160 acres for $30, and for agriculture, and agriculture basically became an industry, in a sense, for the West and the U.S.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it.